George of the jungle, strong as he can be. Watch out for that tree. George of the jungle lives a life that's free. Watch out for that tree. When he gets in the scrape, he makes his escape with the help of his friend, an 8-day-day. Then away he'll schlep on his elephant ship, while Fella and Ursula stay in step. Well, George of the jungle, friend to you and me. Watch out for that tree. Watch out for that tree. George of the jungle, friend to you and me.
George of the jungle. George of the jungle.
Who faces danger with a smile.
George of the jungle.
Who put the croc in crocodile.
George of the jungle.
Who makes the tiger cringe and crawl by uttering his mighty call. It's the greatest swinger of them all.
George!
It's a well-known fact that all African elephants trumpet. It's a lesser-known fact that they all trumpet in the same key, F sharp. It's a very little-known fact that there's only one elephant in the world that trumpets in a different key, E flat. And that E flat elephant is the personal property of George of the jungle.
Up, Shep. Sit. Good dog.
George,
Oh, hi, fella.
for the last time, I am not a fella, and that isn't a dog. It's an elephant.
Me, George. You, Jane. Shep, puppy. Big, gray, peanut-loving puppy.
What makes you think so?
Speak, Shep. Jane here, E flat. All elephants F sharp. Roll over, Shep. No, Shep. Other way.
That's him, Rosie. E flat. The only one in the world.
Oh, Charlie, he must be worth millions.
Yeah. Just think, Rosie, if we can snatch him and sell him, we can get out of this lousy jungle and go someplace exciting to live.
Like where, Charlie?
Schenectady, New York.
Schenectady. Oh, Charlie, let's do it. Let's.
But the two renegades had been spotted by one of George's jungle friends who flew to his treehouse post-haste.
What'd he say, George?
Him say, awk, eek, tookie.
Meaning?
Charlie Fowler and African Rose here to steal elephants.
In that case, you'd better go and check the elephant herd.
Better yet, George, go check elephant herd.
How did you ever think of that?
Animal instinct. George have keen sense of survival. Come.
I thought you had a keen sense of survival.
True, but weak sense of direction.
Look there, Rosie. They left their precious pet unguarded.
Not quite, for inside the treehouse, Loyal Ape was catching up on his correspondence.
To His Exalted Majesty, the Maharaja of Ralipur. Dear Boo-Boo, I must say I disagree with your theory that pragmatic cognition presupposes. Oh, my sainted Aunt Nigugu, it's Charlie Fowler and African Rose.
Just then, the evil Fowler whipped out a deadly blowgun.
Charlie, dear, you're going to blow one of those cute little poison darts at him.
Not on your life, Rosie. They're expensive. This is just a cheap little tranquilizer pill.
Oh, Charlie, you're so resourceful.
I say. Butterscotch Milltown. My favorite flavor.
Hey, Jack, can we borrow your doggy for a while?
Well, actually, that's the world's only E-flat elephant worth a king's ransom. But, oh, I couldn't care less.
Okay, Jumbo, into the truck.
Meanwhile, back at the herd...
All elephants here. George, count them on fingers and toes.
How many are there?
23.
But just then the jungle messenger arrived excitedly.
What happened to Tookie Tookie?
Dookie, dookie.
Don't tell me somebody stole Shep.
Jane getting pretty good at Tookie Tookie. Come,
You swing through the trees, George. I'll walk.
George, go like wind.
Well, there's the docks just up ahead, Rose. We'll soon be on our way.
To Saugamuck.
Not Saugamuck, Schenectady.
Oh, say it again, Charlie.
Not Saugamuck. Oh, you know, sometimes I think we should have stayed on that riverboat.
But at that moment, who should come dashing to the rescue but... Jane?
Who else? Nature Boy is still back there battling the strangler vines.
Now what do we do?
Wait for him. After all, he's the hero.
She's right, Rosie.
Anything you say, Charlie.
So all hands took a 15-minute break, at the end of which time...
George here to save faithful doggy.
Hands up, George of the Jungle. This is the end of the vine.
Oh, Charlie, that's very amusing.
Yeah, well, I had 15 minutes to think it up.
What will you do now, George?
No fear, Jane. George now call lions. Lions come and save Shep.
But you gave the cry of the woodpecker, George.
Well, somebody come. No look gift woodpecker in mouth.
Sure enough, within seconds, the busy woodpeckers had picked the cage to sawdust and freed Shep.
But not you, you jungle jerk.
Roll over, Shep. Other way, Shep.
Oh! George of the Jungle had triumphed again.
Charlie, did you hear that?
What was it?
F sharp.
F sharp? Well, that means that elephant's voice is changing.
Oh, George, we're losing our baby.
Well, you can have him, George. He's just like any other elephant now.
Not elephant. Shep, good doggy. Him come when I call. Him sit up. Him roll over.
Out of the way, Shep! Out of the way!
George of the Jungle, strong as he can be. Watch out for that tree! George of the Jungle lives a life that's free. Watch out for that tree! When he gets in the scrape, he makes his escape with the help of his friend, an 8-day date. Then away he'll schlep on his elephant Shep, while Fella and Ursula stay in step. Well, George of the Jungle, friend to you and me. Watch out for that tree! Watch out for that tree! George of the Jungle, friend to